Greetings, wholeness, well wishes from the wishing well. It is I, Infinite Styles, the Infinite One. Glad you came here today because I have a message for you. Here to answer a question. The question we've all asked. And it's not why, not the why question. How? Right? How? How do I become successful? How do I get over my ex? How do I get over this cold? How do I heal myself? How do I move on? How can I? How will I? How? I know what I want, but how will I get it? $13,000, $50,000. How? I need to get this. I want to get this. I desire this. How do I get that? And I'm here to tell you how to get it. All right? And I don't expect this to get 1 million views, and if it do, I guess that'll be great for everyone. But this is really it. It's just simple as using your imagination. It happens here first. Once it happens here, you master it there, and it manifests here. I don't know how far-fetched that sounds to everyone, but first, you think it. There's steps to manifesting, and as far as what I've experienced. And the 3 steps. First, you think it. When you think it is created, it exists because you're thinking it. You can see it in your mind. So play with it. Do things with it. Turn it around. Get all the angles. Feel the weight, the smell, the taste. Use your senses to communicate with this that you have in your mind. And then you speak it. Think, and then you speak. God said, let there be light. First he thought about it. He said, you know what, it's a little dark. I think I want to add some light. Let there be light. And so it is, and so it was, and so it shall be. Okay? First you think it, then you speak it. First thought, then you speak, and then you do. So think, speak, do. Those are the 3 steps in creation or manifesting what it is you wish to manifest. Think, speak, do. So once you've spoken into existence, walk in that existence. It's just that simple. Now, if you don't comprehend, if you don't understand, overstand, or understand at the moment, you'll get it later if it's meant for you. Yeah, if you came to this channel, this is meant for you. So that's what you have to do. So you have to be strong, though. You have to. I can't utter precisely how sincere I am when I say this. You have to be determined. You have to put your all into this. This is like sink or swim type of thing right here. So, because if you want something that bad, you have to be willing to go further than anyone for it and put up with more than anyone else. You have to be stronger than, if you have to prove that you want it. That's what it is. You have to prove to yourself that you want it. Because if you don't believe you want it here, you will never get it. So first, take whatever it is that you already thought of and let it grow. Water it. Play with it. I got an idea for you. Check this out. Here's a story for you. A friend of mine, he had desires and dreams to travel to, New Amsterdam. Okay, he wanted to go to the red light district. All right, and this dude didn't have any money. He was barely able to get by each day. But he was determined. He said, you know what, I'm going. He said, this is where I wanted to go, because he was a pothead. He wanted to go there to smoke weed. So he said, I'm going. I don't care what no one says. I don't care what you think. I already decided this in my mind. I already been dreaming about this. I've been living there in my mind for pretty much. And I'm going. Okay? So I'm like, shit, cool, man. I know you can do it if that's what you really want to do. But most people wouldn't believe him. No one believed him except me. So, all right. What he would do was it took him a few months. It took him probably close to a year. It was over 6 months, but it wasn't a full year. But what he did was every day he would look up different prices on tickets, right? And he finally found a ticket that was a good price, and he said, you know what, I'm gonna save up to get this amount. And he was saving up, but as he was saving up to get that amount, he would go to the airport with a luggage. All his stuff, no money in his pocket. Just pack whatever he was supposed to bring with him, and he used to go to the airport. And he would wait in the line to go to fucking New Amsterdam. And then he would turn around and leave. He would do that almost every day. Until he finally had enough money for his ticket. He paid for his ticket and he was able to go there. And he stayed in line this time. And he boarded that plane. You see what I'm saying? And that's how you have to be too. So, you know, they say if so-and-so can do it, anybody can do it. That's true. If Jesus can do it, anybody can do it. Really. You just have to be ready to take on what is at stake for what it is you desire. And you have to protect yourself. You have to be steadfast. You have to be strategic. This is complex, yet it's simple. You just have to do the work that's needed to do it. But it becomes easy the more you first. It's easiest once you do it in your mind. You want a lemonade stand. Daydream about that shit all day. Daydream and night dream about that shit all day. Write down different ideas you got about it. All right? And find out how much money will it take to actually start it. And do that. And invest in your products and in your stock. And be able to present your lemonade. And you go everywhere with your lemonade. Everyone know you for you're the lemonade person. You're the lemonade man or woman. Famous. My favorite of all time examples is Michael Jackson or Mike Tyson. A lot of famous people with the name Mike. Michael Jordan even. You have to decide at a very young age or as soon as possible that this is what you've come here to do and this is what you will do. And you can't be mindful of how other people think of you or how long it takes to get there because it won't happen right away. You just have to enjoy the ride. It's not about the destiny or the destination. It's about the journey. Okay? It's the path that you're taking on the way there, what you learn and picking up on the way. You know where you want to go, yet on the way there, this is what you're going to need as you go. So as you're walking down your path, you pick up things along the way. All right? The trees drop fruits and berries to you. Oh, I need that. I'm going to take that's my ration. I'm going to store that so I can continue on. All right? A tree might fall in front of you. A huge tree, like, oh, wow, what the heck? That almost took me out. What am I going to do? How am I supposed to get over this? This is a big tree. I don't think I can climb it. Well, if you don't think you can climb it, then you're not meant to get to the other side. And if you can't climb it, use a tool to cut it down or whatever the case may be. And that's what I had to learn. Because I've had blockages in certain areas of my life that wouldn't allow me to push forth and do things a certain way. Being passive, being insecure, or thinking twice about what someone else thinks about me. Yeah, until I learned that I had to cut through these obstacles. I had to see it in my mind as a physical obstacle, because what makes it hard for us is when you're not able to see things physically, you're like, how do I attack it? If you're in a cell that's with no physical bars, you're like, how do I break free? And I can't even see where the lock's at. I can't see what do I do? Visualize it in your mind. And in your mind, decipher a way to get up out of that situation, or to make whatever you're thinking in your mind proceed forth into your reality. And you have to be confident. So do it in your mind for a long time. Practice in your mind for a long time. You have to have an imagination. If someone's imagination is stronger than yours, then their magic is stronger than yours. 3196. Everything I speak is real. I speak truth. My words are fertile. So if you listening to me, I hope you take heed and let these seeds grow. Yet that is the way to do it. Think, speak, do. Those are the steps into creation, into manifesting your life. You have to be serious about this. You have to do it in your mind first. Once you've done it in your mind, it will manifest to your physical, whether you want to or not. And that's why we manifest things that we don't really want. I'm about to become invisible in like 12 seconds. That's how high I'm vibrating right now. I can't even see. But that's how we work. So if you want to work and you want to vibrate high and you want to conquer your own psychological blocks that manifest into physical roadblocks for you, use your imagination to formulate what it is physically, and then your imagination destroy that. I visualize mine as viney twigs and all types of sticks and just like branches stuck together, and there's no way to push through or climb over it, so I had to cut it down. I had to get some sharp machetes and chop at it, hack through it. I didn't know what was on the other side. I didn't care what was on the other side. I just knew that nothing's going to stand in my way. Anything that comes within my way of my true path and my destiny will be destroyed. So it is, and so it will be. Ashe.